Well, I've joined the race for Maxwhip, I guess, so I decided to just go out and get it today after being inspired by all of Eli's videos and seeing all of Steffi's attempts. So this is just me warming up my fingers and my wrists. I've had to do this lately because I keep injuring my thumbs and my wrists. My inflammatory arthritis really isn't liking riding lately, so I have to wear these wrist braces. So now that I've done all my stretching, I got these braces on, I'm just going to start doing some warm-ups here just to get my muscles ready for some really gnarly max whip attempts. So I'm going to stop talking and make a little edit so you guys can just watch my warm-ups. Okay, so the warm-up's done. Now I'm just getting down to business. I thought, hey, I'm gonna go for some uni whips to get some practice. Believe it or not, that one was actually first try, so I was pretty stoked on that. So yeah, here I'm just doing some uni whips, just to kind of get my head in the game for whipping my uni in general. To be honest, this unicycle that I'm riding right now, it's like a really lightweight 32 hole. It's actually the worst uni for uni whips. They're just very unstable. When you have a heavy setup, it just really helps with stabilizing whips. So I don't really have a heavy wheel built right now, so I kind of had to make do with what I got. Um, so to prep, I kind of started practicing this movement of like throwing my uni back, just kind of get a feel for the max whip. I am a guy that really just doesn't like to huck things. I like to do all the little components and get them mastered before I go for things. So I kind of just experimented here with backflips. Just like uni whips, my theory is that if I can flip the cranks with the whip, this will help stabilize and control the whip. So here I'm trying to do some really lofty backflips and kind of push the seat out behind me. So yeah, these are some of my first attempts here with the max whips. They're going not as great as I wanted them to be honest. I feel like either I'm not getting a full whip at all, or barely whipping it, or when I do get a whip, it's like way above my feet. This is like a common problem that I see with like uni whips in general, so I feel like max whips, it makes sense. Yeah, I just had a whole lot of trouble getting the whip and controlling it. I experimented a little bit with like how Steffi keeps his feet near the pedals, but ultimately I found when I was able to get the flip, it just seemed to work better. But anyways, I got kind of bored and I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere and I needed a lot more practice. Wasn't going to commit, so I just started messing around again and having fun. And this is when I actually stumbled upon a new trick for me. So in between all this messing around, I actually figured out, I started practicing like double flip catches, and then I realized, like, I think I could double flip, underflip, and I got some really close attempts here, and then I did this. Just wait, this next attempt is, I think this is the one right here. Yep. So that's my first ever double flip, underflip. I was super stoked, as you can see. And then it just clicked. Like, I just kept getting them. They were starting to feel pretty easy. And yeah, this was just a baller session. I didn't land or get anywhere near a max whip. Didn't even stick the landing. But this double flip, underflip was feeling really good. So I decided to go for a little consistency run right here. I was pretty damn stoked about this. Even though, you know, I set out to get a whip or get close to a whip. I left with something pretty cool. Not as cool as a whip, but I'm pretty happy with how the session turned out. I was a little bit bummed at first because I thought I'm going to leave with nothing today, but things worked out. Yeah, that's it.